But let me bring Misty in on this because other people have talked about 86ing someone. Again, restaurant slang means get rid of. Other people have said they'd 86 someone or something without getting indicted. So why now?
So it's really going to come down to what the prosecutor would have to prove. First, they have to prove that this was actually a true threat. And Hallie, that point and that question that Kelly O'Donnell and the point that you're making is that 86 is ambiguous. It has many different meanings. Is this going to be a specific and true threat under the law versus something that's hyperbolic or something that has different meanings depending on who you speak to? The other piece of this is that it has to be intentional. This has to be James Comey intending to threaten the president. So that's where that issue of intent is going to be central to this case. And we're going to see this fact-specific inquiry about the reasoning and the meaning behind his post.
Okay. Layperson here, and love you, Misty, but get really, get simple for me here. What would a jury, what would the legal case be to try to prove the intent of James Comey in this situation? If he said he didn't intend to create violence, he said that months ago, but the DOJ says, we think that you intended to try to incite a threat against the president. What is the jury going to be looking at? Like, when you talk about fact-based evidence in this investigation, what does that mean concretely?
So I'll make the argument for the DOJ. James Comey was the director of the FBI. He knows better than anybody what 86 means and the impact of those words. Because of that, jury, you can infer intent to a call to harm or kill the president. That would be what prosecutors in the Department of Justice will argue.
Okay.
What is the evidence? We already heard Todd Blanche say digital, potentially testimony, witnesses, but we don't know more than what's in this indictment at this point.
Okay, now flip it. Put on your Comey attorney hat. What's the case they're going to make?
That this is not a true threat. This language is completely ambiguous. 86, Comey has come out and said that he did not interpret that as something violent. He actually removed the post when he found out that others did. Because of that, there is no intent. And even if there could be a meaning that's interpreted that's violent, it's still not a true threat. It's not specific enough under the law to even get past a First Amendment challenge.
Ryan Riley sitting here next to me, who had one legal observer tell him that they believe this is a loser of a case. Misty, I ask you, in your professional analysis as somebody who does this for a living, would you concur or disagree with that opinion?
Based on what we know right now, this is a tremendous challenge for the Department of Justice.
Okay, Misty Marris, Ryan Riley, we're watching all of the developments. If we hear from James Comey, if we hear from his attorneys, I know you'll come back. Thank you both very much for that. Appreciate it.